Okay, so Evo West somehow got uninstalled. I don't know how, but it started reinstalling itself, so I just stopped it because I wasn't getting anything done. Looked to see what else, what my other options are, and forgot I had this installed. BlizzTech, this is Mage Actual. Your position, suppressive attacks, it's online. Try to load charms up, breach gifts are hot. Alright, Zan, what's Foresight telling you? Scene 3, Spring Outlegs, Subforward, Silence, Actions. Want me to leave you one? God, yeah, not coming to your hero. I'm gonna cut enough to die. I'll have to DC and get you killed too. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do this. That's an easy one, Zan. Wow. Patronizing. Doing here, Liv? You got us raiding a druid mafia smuggling ship. How's this a military op? No, I don't ask these kinds of questions, Sam. You know, I sleep better than you. Okay, we're distracting. Young don't mail. What do you want? This giant eating profile? I'm asking if you like Swamp Beach after we stop the shrub mob lane and barrel cactus. Forest and million waters. So quick and clean like I taught you. They'll never know what hit them. Or who hit them. I feel like they didn't answer the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. Guess we're not finding out in this Bordeaux. Alright, so it's random Durham 2. Some more Ostos, more springs, and an Elder Shrub Lord. Good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. There's only 2! I'm letting you blossom. Next, 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. Great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't that already a tree? It is, yeah. Let's get in there and kill it. Reach! Can't take him. Can you dodge this? Oh, Foresight, you tell me. I'll take the hit. Throw me a mending vial for this. Alright, Intel says this is what they're holding the asset. See him? Yeah, they got him bound and bagged. There's something weird coming from him? No, but I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll go for 0 seconds and clean the room and it's actually unarmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. I'm not throwing them at you, Zen. Just saying, if something goes south, you know your orders, the asset's priority. If you only come out of yourself, you do it. You could fail, but you're okay. Listen, how would you need security, Zen? Subs collecting your crystals. You gonna breach this yet? Is it gonna breach this year? The hell? Take her. The only call. Let's get the Wistak. Requesting immediate blink out. Have the asset. Something got Kennedy. straight. Honduras Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. I need to go up to use the restroom. Jane Kellen, PI. That's me. Do you have a question? near to locations is my passion. It takes up inserting yourself into every missing person's case we investigate. I mean, you can try finding the people. I wonder how sassy you can get with the police before they shoot me. Sorry, solid police work sometimes takes a little bit longer than your witch tricks. Your procedures for a reason. They don't hire me when you're slow, they hire me when you've given up. Yeah, people don't hire much at all these days. Look, yeah, work always has some dry spells. Alright, so you're shot, you bust some of these breaching glyphs, and you find wicks are already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical robes. And a gun. No, she put the gun down. Oh no. Another game with my bizarre sense of humor. And you went for it? With all your spells and trinkets? It was more about her not getting the gun. And what happened? He got to it first. I'm dead now. Ellen. They got to it first. So you realize there's her situation at that point. He ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking traffic block. What's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel and drop the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked him out of the scene and put a 2-week curse on my car. It cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky if you were backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute for any of us. Prosecute me? Semicolon, stay put, stay out, and leave your wanted home. Did you get her? You have someone matching the description, that's a yes. Talk to her. You talk to the prime suspect in the murder investigation. No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. Yeah, sex my card, please. Not insured for temporal curses. Take that with craft and arcane control. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station is on fire? What? You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy SEAL? Navy Seer? No, my name is Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Ah. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. He ventures straight the pyromancer. Zan? I was just talking about you. Jen? What are you doing here? Someone to murder. How about you? Being arrested for... Remind me? It's a list at this point. I think I'm part of the team raiding the station. Server Zan guys, I'll vouch for him. No one cares. And that means if I get the signal, not right? 1 second on the clock. I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now. Thanks. Sorry it came to that. These guys kind of had it coming. The others? Didn't know them, but they'll be fine. I cast snowfall wards in the windows. Yeah, done. So, have you been? Not bad in any of the ways we have time to get into. What about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Leave Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person that planted. I think she's just a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Do you have medical with that? No. It's becoming an issue. These guys don't like me before to finish like 2 of their colleagues. We should probably get out in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 24 life. I'm gonna see when we get this. 1 cop, body armor, next stick. Enforcer, they're tough. So I should try to put them through a window. Can't throw all of life through a window, Jen. Oh no. 2 of these are amazing. I'm gonna try throwing this problem through a window, though. This problem through this window, though. And actually, murder the rock all here. If they come in and decide to set you up, take him when you have the shot. Ready? Alright, so what's your former CEO have against the Rushwater Police Department? I don't know. Turbo objective. I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor. Pretty much their objective. I don't know. Who's the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked for you after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. Right. He was sick to live. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. San. A clairvoyant with an assault staff. I never solved mysteries before. Need someone with investigative skills. Miss Greer similarly dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. What's the pay? Nothing. I'm broke. Actually very competitive to what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Files. Right. San. I'll make some! Never mind, what's next? At first, bad news, no windows. And that runs every strategy, I know. Could shut him around until he gets so frustrated he goes home. I like that as a mental image, but not convinced it's as strategically watertight. Don't worry, I got this. Set up a shot that will knock him flat out if he comes my way. Why don't you use that all the time? It's a time thing, you gotta set up an empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an enhances jack time crystal. This in all places run the trajectory simultaneously. When you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, future, and for time pace mortals can't perceive. That makes you fall down. It's uncool, didn't meaningfully explain anything. Fair. Reach? Reach! Heads up, reinforcements. Shit, we should put a ward on that door. What's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Alright, this is it. The way out? No. Wait, you haven't lead us out here this whole time? You haven't following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. And leave me one little thing to do before we can leave. You want a police station where both of us resist arrest, where sometimes been raided by a team of black operators, one of whom can transcend time? I'll be honest, I did forget 30 or 40% of that, but we're here now. So where are we headed? It's obviously the Hornet cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. You're working a case? Now? Look, I've been calling myself a PR from New York and I have a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months. 2 of them couldn't pay. Here in Wexler was my last someone in my docket, maybe ever. And today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. By a doctor. He ran in vaguely where he might be oversharing, but I'm waiting at this point. I'm too late to save him, I'm too late to get paid. But I've got one less just find out why he died before we did just makes me a fugitive or a prisoner. If I don't take it, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm sorry, Jen. For a second I forgot what cost you to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did. Inside of an hour! Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I got your back. Thanks. What about I walked into? A mess. Ready? I wasn't born ready, but in 35 years I have since become, amongst other things, ready. Breach? I don't know where to breach. Goodbye! Knock enemies into walls. Good to know. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station's currently raided by a Spec Ops team. One of whom can just spend time. Right, and much of that is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexer, I can get you out of here before even more if it's on fire. How? I was just gonna look for the keys. If I don't satisfy curiosity, leave me here to die. Classy. Fine, if you don't tell me, we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. Quality rescue may suffer. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. Reunite with Zen Vesker, complete. Escape. Retro PD Light, complete. Avoid any long-term consequences. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best Spec Ops teams plan just assault a police station to abduct her? Oh, now you're interested. More interested. I was only interested with the what's up, but no what's up with you way. This is Banks. I caught a glimpse of her police file that were pegged as mob dog from the Drew Mafia. Found her, she just thought her patiently hid with a 45. If she's not mobbed, she's definitely missed a beautiful day in med school. Sounds like the type of doctor I pretend to be in Saints Row. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Is she especially good doctor? I guess it's possible she's a great doctor, and shooting her patient in the head for surgery was just kind of a power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? Here's my commander of the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer, she can move in different times going the rest of us. You're dead before she knows she's coming for you. That seems overpowered. Somewhere for 5 years with some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv might be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. It's hard work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. But now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. Let's review and Liv. Ran exaction. Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in 889. So you got snared just about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. Years I thought I got her killed, and 6 months ago she resurfaces, blowing brutal heights for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in 89. If someone can take her, talk her down for this, I have to try. Reactor private military, right? Who's arming this time? Private, but huge. 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. Asked me yesterday, would have said they're the DSR military by another name. Alright, we're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil. Something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. We've gone off book. All we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if we're not, and if not, today was a Reactor flies off. This could be like views for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways even I can't predict. And I'm a seer. Okay, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. When did I mute myself? I've been talking. When did I mute myself? One second. I need to check something. Unfortunately, I can't check. Both of these overpass lead to the next building. And do them in tandem. Okay. You get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh. Good note. Breach first can take care of it from my side. brain's working. I promise. Found Banks. She was between Chiba and Higgsbottom, logically. You know, found ourselves there. Zero blood samples in fridge 5, room 304. So 1 floor up. Great, let's go. You brought in the new bones? I don't leave the house with 6 to 20 new bones. Okay, so where is she? She is about 100 meters east. Perform a spell 100 times too small? Nope. She's in the next building. And what's that? Control substance, I think? I want to bring her to one civilization, just take it to another. I don't know. Can I go find out? I'll land some time crystals, yes. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yep. Every seizure in the DSR ends up here. Ah, the traffic warlock is evil! Good to know! Alright. Rory, light it up. Well burn! In very mild fire. It is not mild fire. That is a total misnomer. I should not have taken this from a traffic. I should not have taken this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. You see you entangled the M6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm! Much as I love to hear where this clash of intellectual titans goes, we have a right to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals will put this out. Rory, bring Banks. Oh, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Lifting's burning mana? Why? He sniffs. After the smell, I'm guessing. I just brushed up he'd even had this much mana. Street Valor's this must be billions. I'm stuck somewhere. They move my chair weird. Whoa, don't break my chair. They're over at the end of every month. Been selling too? I heard State stockpiling it on QT. No one's made their use for it. Yep, they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That's fire guy I was telling you about. Oh, right. I do remember now. So when I said fire guy earlier, didn't think of the guy you know was permanently on fire. You mean a lot of forgotten characters in this line of work? Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. Who is he? Borakesh, the less lethal pyromancer. Hey, how does that work? I think his flames are like quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? You can't go on with your day, but it's more of a situation than an impromptu limitation. I really want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? Ugh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. Keep running him out of my cases, and I always forget what slimy pig he truly is. Wow, Jen! Shit. Get fucked, Steve! Let me take him. Go to your Dodge Inspector car, show the Steel Ghost. Okay, pass regionals. See if that cuts it. Can I knock him out of a window? I can knock him out of a window. I get through this one before I remember there's a window here. Steal Murderer's Blood, complete. He's track it down, complete. Defeat Steve Clark, freeze Warlock in combat, complete. Steve Clark, traffic Warlock in conversation. Well, we certainly had some difficult self-examination during the days and weeks to come. God damn it, I was muted the entire time for that. You know when I muted myself. Aw, well, I'm sorry, but the man would give up on anything. I want someone to give up on the spoon. So the note's hand just left it there, he pudding with his fingers. Flimsy souls, too. I'm terrible at my attempt at a career. Then you're going to take something to only sure I understand this guy's zero. My talents to create magical fire this never goes above certain temperature. 1 century is special stroke. Given that, it's a little weird that he's joined a team that's been killing people all over the world, but here we are. It's pretty prick who I guess can summon celestial aberrations with a long dead hijacker that hurts a lot of the hair. Was in the department down, but now she was working the team just hit the PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It's killing me it wasn't a rat out to his fan club. Stockpile. Perhaps it's been 11. See you if you're not willing to wait for one might acquaint yourself. She is street man and shot of absence simply with risk of acute brain damage or death. Blah 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 lore. Here's the black site. Got a brandy, so I made tea. You really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Oh, you'll love this, Jet. Cleaning it up isn't helpful, Mom. Okay, so this was Reyes, 76, for an escort duty for this RNS diplomat. Her pizza driver, Bendy, means she heard a noise she didn't like from the chassis. Photo, and of course, that's this. F and G, she sent me on a regular check. Find 3 carats of plastic walt color wires, but even right in the works. I don't know if I had to take as a minute or blows. I don't need enough wide gutters. Didn't think it was a rip out of the wires after once. As soon as I think it, flash of paint so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think over the green line flash, it hits me again. Think over red blue wire though, nothing. Just see myself do it, it's clear as day. If I do it, red light comes off, it just fucking collapsed. And that's it, that's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and desperate need to do exactly what turns out I can do. Bombs right through that. No, it turns out most bomb blow whichever wire you catch. So you can proceed with that. Blasting out, the brass put me through a cough training program that control and fast track me to special forces. That's where I met Liv. Triple up. The bomb was a Merc job, but this was Reyes in the 70s, so there's no way Chapel money was behind it. Our action to focus very much on being right about the dragon noise, much less discovery accuracy through time. I don't know where he gets it, Jed. Not a magical bone if I know your father, especially not your father. You suck the magic right out of everything. It's not hereditary, Ma. There's something just never been a life or death situation that required it. I certainly not shut your father out the quickest route to downtown to 5 p.m. I came up with all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We better get some rest. First ferry, Liboy? I have no idea how to pronounce that. 7 a.m. Has Kalis responded to my angry text? He is not. He is offline. He normally would be online, I think, because we don't have game today. He is AWOL, as the kids say it. Oh, she has a pride flag. And her cat. I was drawn to the color. Okay, actually I feel sad. I'm going to continue to feel sad until I see a black cat. Probably until I get a different black cat. I don't want another black cat. Come on. Focus. Got an hour left, and then you can be complaining later. Phew. I thought getting there was going to be a whole thing. Has ever lived long enough? A lot of people want to get on your good side. Antares lived, we were tracking. Banks haven't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. She's still there, lives still there. My gut says they need it for something. Right at the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we move about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, it's a torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to camp. What's your cat's name? Daryl. You name your cat Daryl? My mom did. She's really a cat person. Oh, that's a treasure. What does he do? Thank you, Cindy. Really chill being on a ship. Yeah. We think he was a ship's cat before Mom's adopted him. And it was a Navy boy. We've crossed paths. You know every cat in the Navy? Almost a reputation of the honor of serve along Miss Funderbeans for tour back in '96. We got to talk about Miss Funderbeans. Simon Rang Basso, the claws of steel in the heart of ice. As you stroked her dozen chin, then she flopped around like a fluffy drone. Aww, kitty! Can I ask you something? Shoot. How are you so sure about this? Or was the guy double checking our orders, hedging our bets, better safe than sorry? No offense. It was comforting. None taken. And now you see an old friend causing trouble when you walked in police station with assault staff? I forgot you were the sharp. Yeah, you're not wrong. Not just lives playing with fire. That I know what happens a month time if you do nothing. I thought I could only see 1 second ahead. On a good day, yeah, when I'm in control, sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, and I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. Both of them tell me nothing useful, and temporary whiplash lays me out for days. One, though, I saw it days. It was etched into a massive slopes slab. 18,692. Well, list of hundreds of names. Thousands. Can't tell where I am. Or when I am. There aren't names I know. I know it's a warm memorial, so I'm feeling like 1,000 wrote for off rocks. I did nothing. When you have this flash? 3 months ago. After the Liv Kim came back on the map. I just want to do this again to see what happens if I don't say she's a naval cat. Magic? Nothing. Where is he? This should stain for life. I won't acknowledge this any worse than usual. For you, Daro. That just cuts the conversation off. Hi? Hi. Oh wait, are you really here? Explain where here he is, and then ask me again. Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. If Arset runs wild when we sleep, we drag out the casters we're dreaming too. We only need some clarity on runs wild. Okay, it runs combat trails. Combat displays the most, so that's what it knows. To fight a completely meaningless battle. Yeah, sorry. You can kill if you like, that'll probably wake you up. Nah, I'm good. I'm used to practice, to be honest. I don't get shot as much in typical police private investigation. And not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach. That was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more than that. Wanna do another? Back in the real world. Thanks, definitely close. My scry's popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay, what are we looking at there? Dominant turrets, they're tough, but you can get close to the shutdown. Let's get security oversight. Not down can feature, just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. Oh, not a ducking feature? Just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. film tournament for this turret. If we reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with this target recognition. Get to it, tried Elkenny and Philidor 77. Think live plug and turret. No, Majoids' amendment lacks different systems ever since Dell in 891. That's another kind of time. Why do you know Liv's passwords? I respected the hell of her, but she was very clear she'd kill me and one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know Liv's passwords? It's not hard to find to take one of the other force. Foresee to do it. Wow, that's some settled information. Alright, like a turret. It's gonna be easy to reach. Let me try something, which old trick I haven't tried in a while. Yeah, man, you sure okay? And if you're rough, to be honest. Turn out suicide time because I was never feels great, but this is different. Something bite you? Mark on your neck. So it looks like the one on the arm. Huh. Report? Not an option, a right or a left. Well, Banks a doctor. Breaking out this time should be harness a checkup, right? Oh, good point. Running back, I could probably figure out something else for myself here. No, I'm good to fight. Thanks, though. Be good, because it's absolutely boring. Be a fucking tank for all we know. Think human shaped, but you're not far off. feel sick. Looks like a swarm of red heart locusts nesting in Brancreas. I would have said hornets, but yeah. Okay, I think we've both been poisoned. Just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry. You can barely walk. I might be done. No. You're gonna be fine. Just head back and rest up. Thanks, soul's right there. Just clear the room, butts around, and fix you in no time. Simple. How did that not damage you? Please, I know you hit me. I know you won't save me. Please don't let Zen die. He never crossed. He was just trying to stop something terrible. Please don't. He used to be a surgeon, a Rushwater general. It was good until I started to shake. I knew the symptoms. Strikeback syndrome. Degenerative, curable, terminal. I couldn't lose that job. I just couldn't wait to die. So I hit it. It worked. For a while, I was good enough to compensate. The kid came in, I honestly thought I was the best shot. I was wrong. Not before I saw the blood, and I knew it could be stopped. The bottom dropped on my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Random enemy screaming for an undue button in my life. Pop, rip, snap. It was undone. The cut? Not just the cut, the whole sternotomy. It means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room from attendant scream before. As we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. Static wasn't in his system, but a pep drug was. Turns out I can rewind people. It's another month for to figure out that we did it first. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand. Waiting for you to die, send your body back an hour might not have been enough. Toxin could already be in there. Next time I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull in her belt. A red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for a necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. Just raised with both from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad, yes. Then prescribe a brandy. 3? When did you get back? She was a surgeon. Cute story, but try short of run for your next set of zombies. Great reactor peroxide. Extract Dessa Banks. In the time fairy poison shot in the head, not the plan, but yes, complete. No food for a kitty. This is probably not kitty food. It as a distraction. Might as well do this real quick. Distraction. If I can do actions, I can probably do that, but I can't. Pay attention to the dum-dum. Okay, I don't think I have the stuff for this. That's a very good hat. You're a very good hat. Okay, we're exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I got something for you. Dog tags? Alright, vessel. Get them with you and get some of my brain. Future dies. Foresight? Won't be as clear as what I see, but should be enough to save your ass now and then. San, I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me their vessel before. Oh, you just saved my life the second time in 2 days. It's very conscious in there, and somehow you carried it. Kinda fuzzied it on myself. Also trust me from this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me in a long time. Of course, man, you never let me down. Alright, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. Back to mocking your age if you last that long. Oof. Alright, what's next? I gotta move my contact in Jilpa. If we're and see if we got anything new. What company? Nah, we'll spook him. We do see the sights. Oh, speaking of even paid, we broke you out of torture prison. I want to finish the job and get my gear back. I thought I did. Used it to reverse us. It's just my res bag. That's the my Ghost Skull Gary, my turbo burns. The skull is in your bag. That's not Ghost Skull Gary. That skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was obviously Nigel. So this flask works. Is it Stink Gear Space or Hexcap? They're just drugs. Just throw drugs at people. And that works. Works for people who breathe. The drugs do. Loss of balance, drowsiness, some light hallucinations. Like pushing people around makes that a lot easier. They do. You know what a craft like now? Just power over life and death. And I can open a portal to a void dimension. So into that. I don't know, just I point this cool ass key at a wall and something opens. Push someone in, they come back an hour, 1,000 yards there. Even found an interest in investment banking. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Right, now we're talking. Alright, let's do this. Get voided! Okay, let's put it high. The score. It's not good. It's physics. I don't know. These stacks can get a clear picture like Zan has. Just kind of blammy. And you should go first. Oh, real nice. Look, if you can raise that too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely die today. Don't like any part of that sentence. Especially not the part where you're right. Right over here, they stashed myself in the next room on the way to the cells. What are we looking for? Vessels or channels? I don't know what that means. I know the word Arcana from TV. Anyone trying to do this stuff? Suddenly I'm dead in an Albert room, no one shows up with a free ride to it in school. I'll show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you can get out of that alive, go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean patronize, since the price can use the vessels on train. Explain vessel. Key usable parts, but I'm let to do something different than the main craft, it's a vessel. I have to carry it long enough that it picked up some of the crafts. So the key, the skull match, give me that for a resident partner from McKen Minos Force. Okay, should probably decide right in L. For cable lace. Anything. Just appears your main craft as a channel. So your want's a channel, your room's a vessel. Oh my god. It's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot I brought my broom. Oh my god, this would make things so much easier. Necromantic. Thanks, they were ready to talk about it. Do you learn why they took you? They've wanted me to kill her. You know what, actually, I should stop. No, I'll keep going. Sorry? 3 times since we reached Libo. 34 hours, come back to and shake it in order to kill me and res her. Kill and res her. Okay, that's somewhat what I was expecting. She seems sick. I have a pulse right into the corpus, different nostrils, tremors, but I'm surgeon, diagnosis is my field. Okay, that's something we had. And after we around her, calm for a picture of health. She didn't bitch about the whole thing like some people. She's trying to say about some disease she can't cure. And only 3 times, so we need to be ever out to keep her stable. Damn, this is tantalizing. I don't like unanswered questions. Really? I'd live for them. And with poison, if it helps. Despite what I just said, yes please. Saline poison, the draw must be used. This will kiss. This I'll kiss. Punch was marked for rescue and lived just hired a druid hitman. Oh shit. Okay, let's say that's pretty smart. And now to say that, it's optimal to say that. How do you kill the guy who sees everything coming? Don't let me know he's been hit too late. Whose side are you even on? Yours, of course, but I'm freelance, so she had a pay position. Oh, you have to be fast. Contract says Liv's briefing her team tonight before the ship out. I think it's less a paid position, more of, hey, do you want to rule the world? And people are just going, yes, I don't have to pay taxes. You can't tax the king of the world. Quick and quiet, we might learn the next move before they make it. Bank for square, but if you're to this, we can certainly use our skills. Oh, I'm coming. What they did to me? Time I shoot Lincoln in the head, she's staying the fucking ground. This is Renaissance missions. We might need a reclaim engagement objectives en route. Let's go. Cast on the room. If we take this room clean, the one here's coming. I'll show what Gary so Gary can do. I think that Gary says you must set him up for success. why I did that. That was over my quest. I think I just want to see how it looks like. What's next? Officers. Some people won't shoot us on sight, but that's only because the policy to sound the alarm first. Alright, that's worse. And the alarm goes straight to live, and we lose our trail. I think that's worse. You don't see the incident of finish our Okay, sure, for us personally, life will go on. We're gonna stop a war here, get into the headspace, please. Alright, we're here. The village room with no alarms, can force side up into the brief room to catch everything. It's a new one? I'm freaking not saying that. No. It's time for some trauma transference. I'm almost afraid to ask, but I'm not. What is it? Let me move the trauma around, cast on you, then choose who takes the damage next time we get hit. I think there's something neighborhood practical about that. I shot you in the head to save your life for sake of a product sneak at my level. not all damage. Might have just tank the hit if you want to do this damage thing first. Do this. Okay. How do I move him? Oh, bots profit. And I'm just gonna wait there. Myself. Alright, we're wheels up for Kalan at an 0200. I need everyone on the same page, same sentence before we touch down. Foot 1 Kubota, and he pissed me off. Foot 1 Kalan, you never see daylight again. Let's hear it. Rion. Stay K9, head to the boats, stiff around for master files. Good. Bori. Straight to safe house, lay low, don't say about anything important until I get the man a call. Set fire on anything and take the call. Sure, of course. Then major fires. Steve? Big question mark roll. Oh god. More of a comment actually. I just think I have more to offer than my badge. I know I said help recover, but I've been part of the vault team. I'm not your HR manager, Steve. I don't need you about what I said. You see, we don't need nanny. If that's not you. No, that's me. Absolutely. Throw your pretend cars around when we get to mid-down. Till then, you are just a badge. I get we need to go to Karan. It's gonna be chaos with the rats. I draw your diagram. That's a wrap. We're at H-5, be at the Hellbound Start, or you're staying in Laboy. No Bali? Lie Bali. Still don't understand. Learn leave Kennedy's next move complete. Understand leave Kim's next move. Let's set ourselves Chief of Ghost with confidence from there. Okay, that's gonna be it for me today. I will see you guys Monday for Saints Row, Tuesday for more of this. And I can see that being toppled good. We're gonna do on Thursday, so I'll think about that. Maybe even Wes will be working again, but I don't have my hopes up. But yeah, we have a good rest of the day. You guys stay safe. See you then.